Hello, y'all. I'm here with some amazing filmmakers, Dane and Arena. How are y'all doing today?
Very good, thank you.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit more about your film and what brings you here today?
Great, thank you. We produced a full-length 2-hour documentary about a true story from our hometown, Nowata, Oklahoma. It was about a basketball coach that came in the late 60s. He did great things for our program. He took him to the top of the state very quickly, but he also fought for racial equality, like a lot of coaches did back then. But things were going great for several years, but in 1973, we had an incident that split our town. It was, for the first time, the team elected a black captain, and with a white homecoming queen, the superintendent of the schools came to the coach and said, "You need to appoint a different captain to take care of homecoming." And he said, "What's this all about?" He said, "Well, we can't have a black captain escorting the white queen." And of course he thought, surely we're past all that by now. But they, unfortunately, because some of the town took sides, some of the power people, the kids didn't have a problem. They said, "We're okay, this is fine with us." But unfortunately, there were some power people in town that caused the issue to catch national attention. As the homecoming got closer, the town started filling up with news trucks, and the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Panthers and everybody else came in. That's the part of the story we thought we knew about our hometown. Homecoming came and went just fine, but after it was all over, some people wanted to get the coaches fired, so they trumped up some charges. School board meeting, 700 people showed up to it instead of the normal 30. They moved to the gym. It lasted until 2 o'clock in the morning. They fired the coach. After that, they had to cancel all spring sports because no athletes would play for the school any longer. But what we didn't know was what happened after Nowata. He was fired, and him and his assistant went up to Leavenworth, Kansas. And he was a young man. That was his first, I think his second full-time coaching position. But what no one knew is he suffered from mental illness his whole life. And he ended up committing suicide up in Leavenworth, Kansas at age 36. That was the part of the story that no one really knew about. They knew he committed suicide, but for the first time after 50 years, his family, his wife, his daughter is opening up about things that were happening inside the household, things they've never told anybody. So it really turned into a whole different target. Our 3 targets of the film was racial equality, mental illness awareness, and suicide prevention.
Is there any way that our viewers at home, is there any way that they could watch your film, maybe online or somewhere?
Right now, of course, we're still working distribution on it, so it's not out for the public. We're having some premieres here or there or showings. But if you did want to contact me, if any of these topics, racial equality or suicide prevention, anything it's touched, if you want to contact me on my personal Facebook page, one way, Dane Warner, I can get it to you more on a private basis. Some organizations are wanting to use the film for awareness, for they're tackling that topic for the month, and so we're doing that right now on a one-on-one basis. But hopefully, Netflix has been talking to us and some other people. Maybe in a year or so, it'll be out for the public.
Well, thank you, Dane and Arena. I had so much fun talking to you about your film. I learned so much.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for having us.